Anna, thanks so much for coming here today and helping us out. We've scheduled the session to run for about 60 minutes.
Hmm.
And just before we start, I'm just going to explain the setup here and just explain to you how the session is going to work today. So what we're doing is we're responsible for conducting some customer research on the Ryanair and Aer Lingus websites. And what we're trying to do basically is identify any potential issues that could be improved upon to make the website easier and more efficient to use.
Hmm.
So in order to do that, we're talking to people like yourself who have experience in booking flights and therefore might be able to offer some guidance on how to improve the flight booking experience with
Sure.
both airlines.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to explain the setup really quickly. I'll be asking you questions and talking you through the test, and I'm going to be taking notes occasionally. We've got a camera and a microphone set up to record what you do and say as you're navigating through the sites on the laptop. And we're going to record the session for note-taking purposes, but the footage is not going to be seen by anyone outside the team. The session is going to be divided into two parts. First, we're going to ask some questions about your experience booking flights in general, such as what devices you use, how many flights you take in a year, and how many people you normally book flights for.
Okay.
Then we'll ask you to perform a few what we hope are straightforward tasks on the Ryanair and Aer Lingus websites and ask you some questions as you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds okay.
great. So just some things to bear in mind that'll help the test run a bit smoother. So the session, it's called the Usability Test. But it's important to know that you're you're not the one being tested. It's the websites. So
Okay.
there are no right or wrong answers. There's no trick questions. We're not trying to catch you out in any way. If you do come across problems, please understand it's not your fault. It's the software's fault. And in fact, the more problems you find, the better. So we can hopefully address and fix them. And so second, if you can be as honest as possible. If you don't like something, you think it's out of place, surplus to requirements, annoying you, please say so. Um, you won't be hurting my feelings. I haven't been involved in the design of any of these screens. Third, as you navigate around the website, whatever is going through your head, please verbalize it. This may sound a bit strange, but it will really help us in getting a clearer picture of the potential issues you may encounter.
Just talk as I'm moving around my observations and that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically talk out loud. So if you say you're going to click on a certain part of the screen, maybe the calendar or the date picker, just say, I'm going to click here and I expect to be able to pick my own date, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's great. So yeah, that this kind of thinking aloud just helps us write better notes. Um, and also, if you could approach things slightly slower than you normally would, that would be really helpful. So again, just to help us take notes.
Sure.
So I'll be reminding you throughout the test to think aloud and to slow down where applicable. So finally, please feel free to ask any questions you like. It's a great way for us to understand your thoughts. Um, and yeah, so do you have any questions now before we begin?
Um. No, just to know what my tasks are.
Okay, cool. So just before we start using the website, I'm just going to ask some simple background questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
So can you tell me your occupation
I'm a business analyst
and where do you live?
in Galway.
Cool. And how do you access the internet?
How do I access it?
Is it like
Normally on my
on your mobile?
mobile.
Cool.
But for actually for this kind of stuff like airlines, I would probably like take time out and sit down at a desktop because I like to kind of take notes as well.
Okay. And do you find that do you prefer? Do you think it's easier to book like on a desktop as opposed to a mobile?
Um, I would kind of like have a casual browse on a mobile, but like to finalize and commit to purchase or to maybe get more information, I would take it to desktop like a laptop.
Okay, cool. And would you normally use airline websites, for example, like Ryanair and Angus, or would you use aggregator websites like Skyscanner?
For short flights, like weekends or cheaper flights, maybe like Ryanair, I would just go directly to them. If I was looking to build like a multiple flight leg or a longer one that I know might be more expensive, I might use like Kayak or Skyscanner so I can see a wider variety of offers.
Cool. And when was the last flight online?
I booked a flight in September to travel in November.
And where was that to?
It was from Shannon to London Stansted.
And was it just yourself you booked for?
Yeah, it was just me that time,
Okay.
which is more rare. I'd normally be either traveling with friends or my husband.
Okay. And did you book carry-on luggage, or was it like did you check-in luggage, or was it just carry-on luggage?
For that one, I just used a carry-on bag.
Okay. Um, and what was the most important thing about booking that flight to you?
Price.
Yes. Okay.
It was really just to go and visit a cousin, and if it wasn't affordable and convenient, I suppose the timings of the flights as well. It was a short trip away from a Friday to a Sunday. If it didn't work with my schedule and budget, then it just wouldn't have happened.
Okay. So that's great. I think we'll get straight through to the usability test. So just for the purpose of the test, I'm just going to give you a scenario. Um, this is the following. You live in Dublin, and similar to what you described there, you want to get away for the weekend, and you're trying to find a cheap and cheerful weekend breakaway for yourself and your friend.
Okay.
As it's a short getaway, you need a destination that's close by, so you think Bristol would be great. You prefer to fly out on Friday and come back on the Sunday, but you want to make sure you have enough time to enjoy yourself for the weekend. So a very early flight back on Sunday really wouldn't suit you.
Okay, I'm just going to jot these down.
Yeah.
So Dublin to Bristol.
Bristol.
What'd you say, 2 nights?
2 nights, yeah, for yourself and a mate.
Me and friend. And what were you saying about time of flights there?
So basically, you're going to go out Friday, preferably early. You want to get as much time as possible here to
Okay,
maximize
so
your
to
weekend.
lengthen those days.
Yeah. So if you can get a nice flight back, that'll give you the bulk of Sunday as well.
Okay, kind of like my last trip.
Yeah.
Early Friday and later Sunday, so we can kind of maximize those days as well. Okay.
And ideally, you'd like to fly out on the May bank holiday weekend, which is Friday the 3rd to Sunday the 5th of May.
Sunday 5th. Okay.
So that's what you want. You're flying out on Friday, coming back on a Sunday. The Friday, the May bank holiday weekend, Dublin to Bristol, two nights, two people sitting together, and just carry on luggage, no extra bags.
So we want to sit together and just carry on.
Yeah, basically just want a nice, cheap and cheerful trip. Okay. So that's great. We're gonna open up here.
Okay. So you said Ryanair?
Ryanair, yeah.
Great. So I'm just opening up. I expect to land on the home page. And I'm going from Dublin. So it has Dublin for me, which is nice.
Okay.
Funny, it's got it in. And I'm going to Bristol.
So you're typing in Bristol there. Would you ever kind of pick a country first, United
Um,
Kingdom, and then, or would you always type it in?
I would always type in my destination if I knew it. Like if I was browsing and maybe trying to just see, like I'd like to go somewhere in Poland, and I didn't mind. I was just going for a little exploration. I might go for the country and just have a play around. But majority of the time, I know where I'm going.
Okay, good. So you think it's quicker to just type it in rather than selecting the country and
Yeah,
moving
like
over
for
then?
me here, there's a lot of countries listed. It feels like a lot of text,
Okay.
information overload, and I'm already looking for England, and it's not there. And it would be the UK, so it's not kind of as instinctive for me to
Okay.
pick it.
Okay, good.
And I could pick it, and then there's more reading, and I can't see Bristol. Can I see? Oh yeah, there. It wasn't really clear. I missed that for some reason. So like I like as much as I can to type in, and it's actually doing it for me, which is really great. I
Okay.
really like that. So it's narrowing down. And sometimes I find like if I'm looking for something like I don't even know that they fly there. So let's just say I'm picking Lapland. Oh, yeah, okay, so they're telling me they don't fly there. So it's
Okay.
kind of nice that I don't have to think about it too much. So they're immediately let me know that
Okay.
Bristol's there.
Immediately on the homepage, so you're not going ahead and then finding out, oh, actually, no, they don't fly there. They're telling you straight away.
Yeah, and I'm not having to dig deep to find that information. Yeah, they're telling me straight away. I don't understand here why they're still showing Barry. Like they've eliminated all the other options, but they're keeping Barry even. I don't know. That's strange for me.
Okay.
Maybe there's another airport near Bristol called Barry because they've got rid of everything else. But
Yeah, I wonder is it similar letters that the software is just
maybe,
picking
but
up.
then it should have maybe kept some of the others, like, I don't know,
Different ones.
Bratislava or
Yeah,
Brindisi or
but
something.
Barry, yeah, is interesting.
So I'm just going to pick Bristol
Yeah,
and keep going. So,
yeah.
oh, so it's automatically brought me to the calendar, which is kind of cool. I see here that I could type in or I could just select. So I'm just going to automatically use the calendar to select. Oh, and when I hover, it has a little like no flight image. I guess that is meaning it's no flights today, but that is today. Or actually, yeah, we're the 19th.
Yeah.
So I need to fast forward in time. So I see there's arrow keys here on the side that I can flip calendar months. I take it. So I'll just scoot forward to May. And now I know I'm looking for Friday the 3rd for the bank holiday. So quite easy to see. I don't know if they fly. So a minute ago they told me they didn't fly, and now they're not telling me that they do. So I don't have that like positive reinforcement that
Okay.
they've told me no, but they're not telling me yes. So I could assume that that's okay. And then I don't know why the that roundy thing is facing one way, like it looks like an end, but I don't know.
It looks like you can pull it.
Oh yeah, well, it didn't to me initially. I didn't know what it was doing because it looks like the end is left rather than
Okay.
right. It's a bit confusing. But so I wouldn't think of it as pulling. I would just go like straight to,
You just go straight
just
to the one you
yeah,
want.
straight to
Okay.
my end date, and I will pick the Sunday. I don't know why it's brought my cursor back to say back to the 3rd. I don't know why it's doing that because I picked my dates.
Mhm.
So that's a bit inconsistent because like it brought me when I picked Bristol straight to here. So when I picked my fly back date, I would like it to automatically bring me forward. I don't know
Mhm.
why. Have I done something wrong over here? Why does it? Do I need to fix it? What's? Oh, wait, I'm click my arrow key to see, but then the fly out date kind of moved a little bit. I don't know what happened there. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Okay.
So me and my friend over 16, or else it'll be a bit strange. And I would automatically go for the let's go because it's really big. This is a bit small here, this by clicking let's go. I don't know what would happen, and just because I'm curious what would happen if I didn't click it. Do I have to? Oh, it's clicked it for me. Oh, it didn't tell me it clicked it, so it just automatically agreed to terms and conditions that I didn't actually agree to. Surely that's not cool. Weird. Anyways, we all fly with Ryanair regardless. Okay, so what am I looking at here? So I can see a little summary at the top of the flight details. Dublin to Bristol return, to adults with an option to change. So that's kind of nice that it has my summary because I'd kind of be wondering has it picked the right things. And then I
Mhm.
can see that it has like an outwards flight up here and then back down here it has a return flight. So I would just focus on the outward first and have a look at the times and the prices, do a little analysis of which suits best. So I really am happy to go early on the Friday morning.
Okay.
So I would select I think I select the row. I can't select anywhere else. It doesn't look like, so I have to select the actual price. Oh, okay, so now I gotta do something else. What price did it say a minute ago? I'm not sure. I guess it was this one. This kind of feels like this one's automatically selected, but I saw a price a minute ago that was in the 40s. I guess it was this one.
Okay.
So that's kind of annoying. So this one it's the lowest fare. How is this one the lowest fare as well then? And this one? How can they all be the lowest fare? Lowest fare, but with the extras. Okay, so the extras bring it up. So lowest fare, I'm going to select this one, which is kind of, I already did that, thank you. So one small cabin bag. Okay, so I can see it's selected. It's an hour and 5 minutes long. And then this one, I want to spend the whole Sunday there, so I'm going to go for this one. I guess I'll have the same experience here of being forced to pick again. That's kind of annoying. I've already said I want the €29 price. Don't make me have to say it again. I don't want to upgrade. I just had that option. What is this? Is this the same upgrade or is it different? What was the one a minute ago? How do I choose? 29.57. There's a 55 and there's an 80. So what's this €50? Saving €50 per person? I don't understand what that is. Anyways, I don't need a check-in bag. I do want to reserve a seat, but I already have a free carry-on bag. I don't need that, but my continue button is grayed out. My price is gone. What the heck? Where's my price gone? Where are my flights gone? I have picked a flight. I think I got a bit of a bug or something, so I'm going to reselect this here. Now 146. How's 146? Oh, that's 146 for me or for both? So 43 plus 29, 72 times 2, 146.
So you've got your continue button back.
I've got continue back and I've got a price up here. I don't know, does that 146 add up though? If we have 44 and 30 would be 74 times 2 people, 74 times 2, 7 and 7. No, that is okay. My continue button, I already clicked it, didn't happen. Click it again. Maybe I'll try this one up here. It's annoying. I think I'm going to have to start again. But I will. To play safe, I think I'll go back to the home page because I don't really trust this now, whatever's happening. It's saying selected there. Can I continue now? No. Okay, I'm going to go back to the start again. I think something's funny's gone on with their website. Okay, I'll start again, but at least I know what I'm doing now.
Okay.
So, hey, it's got my search there. That's kind of nice. It has Dublin to Bristol, so maybe I'll select that again. Oh, that's nice. Save my details. Let's see, does it work this time? It's really good that it's remembered, but that also concerns me sometimes that if I visited tomorrow, are they going to up the prices because they know I was really looking at it? So it's nice, but it makes me a little bit dubious of what's being tracked.
Sure.
Okay, so add it to basket. I'll use this continue button now. So weird. That's really frustrating that it wasted my time. Okay, so I've got a big alert message here. That's kind of weird. Small text as well. All customers are entitled to one small bag on board free of charge. That's all I want. If you want to bring additional cabin bags. Oh, that's only like my handbag size. That's not my normal size. If you want to bring additional cabin bags, you can purchase priority and 2 cabin bags. I'll bring both on board with you or add a 10k check-in bag and drop it off at the check-in desk before heading to security. There's a lot of information to kind of absorb here. It's a bit, maybe these visuals will help me kind of interpret what's going on. So all I want is carry-on. I want my small carry-on bag for me and my friend. So this one here is more briefcase, so that's no good. So then the next option up is priority. I don't need priority and 2 cabin bags. 10k check-in bag and 1 small bag. I don't want to check in a bag because then I'll have to queue the other side. So this, I guess, is the option. 2 cabin bags, small bag, and a 1 10k bag. I get to board first and avoid waiting at the carousel. I guess that's what I want. It's a bit confusing saying 2 cabin bags, but like, I always think of cabin bag as more of a, like your mini suitcase.
Yep.
And the same on the way back. An extra €24. Cheers. Okay, I still need it. I don't really like that that wasn't as evident at the start because I kind of felt when I selected my flight it said I had the lowest price and I had a free cabin bag. So that made me believe that this was included.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of disappointed because if they told me back then that it wasn't included, now I'm just kind of a bit. I had a price in my head and now it's increasing,
Yeah,
even though
sure.
I already thought I had this. Okay. Do you want to add the same for all passengers? Is this not for all passengers? Yes, it is. 24. Okay. Why did it ask me then? If it was already saying 24. Sorry, I just hit continue there.
Okay.
There's a
Fine.
lot going on here now, so it looks like I've got three windows. I have this one back here, I have this here, and I have this here. I don't know which one I'm meant to address first. So, and a chat window. So I got four. Okay, I don't need to chat to anyone. I am looking at this sit together. It looks like it's at the front. I do want to sit. I have to pay for that as well. Okay, I choose random allocation. If I choose random allocation, then we can't sit together. So I will, €3 for number 4. So it's cheaper to buy it now. Okay, well I need to do that. So yellow, okay, they're expensive. Blues are not, it says €9 there, but it says €7 over here from. So confusing. Where's the €7 ones? Okay, just need the €3. I don't care where on the plane I sit. So €6. It says 3. Where's the €3 ones? Okay, these ones are €3. Four, they're actually like 450 at the IM. This is so weird. I can't even see. Why can't I just tell by looking at them? Like, could they not put, instead of a lightning strike on all of them, put like the price on the things so I don't have to hover on each one to work out which ones are €3? It's annoying. Okay, so up here I found an aisle and one beside it that are both €3. Okay, that's weird. You don't have seats for this part of your trip yet. Select seats to make sure you sit together. I do though. Adult 1, adult 2. What's wrong?
Okay, so you've selected them, but it's telling you you don't have them selected.
Yeah, for this part of your trip yet. I don't understand. So adult 1 says tick and adult 2 is ticked. So what I would tend to do is I'll just move forward and I'll
Okay.
see, does it take it? Is that
Right,
message
okay.
right? Reserve same seats on the flight back. Yes, please.
So that seems to indicate that it did work.
Yeah, so it makes me feel like it was there, but I still feel like I'm going to have to check. Like I'm absolutely not going to purchase these flights without double checking.
Okay.
So, oh, well, at least it's showing me here. It automatically selected my return seats, but I'm not sure that okay, they've given me the €3 seats. But it's kind of funny that they didn't give me the option again or bring me through the process.
Okay.
But I'm happy about that because I don't have to go and find them. So, yeah, I'm happy to have the same. So this is Dublin Bristol for adult 1 and adult 2. Same seats over and back. Okay, that's fine for me. So I'm going to confirm. I don't know why there's a scroll bar here. Why is the point of that? Like I feel,
There's not that much information on the screen.
yeah, I feel like, do I need to look down? Is there something else, small text that maybe I'm missing? I don't want to get caught out or anything. So I, and this close and the back, I don't know what would even happen if I close it, so I better not go near that. That's a bit confusing. So I'm going to confirm again. What? Why couldn't they be reserved?
So what's it saying?
So I've gotten a warning message saying certain seats could not be reserved. Please select new seats. Like it was like 60 seconds ago. Am I that slow? So for Dublin to Bristol, which is the one originally that I found the €3 seats for, they were available. Now I've got to please select new seats. Oh God, make me work for these €3 seats. So I'll do these ones. These ones. I'll just check that legend again up here. It's gone off the screen as well. That's kind of annoying. So I have to go up here to see this again. It's a bit annoying that I can't see it all the time. So on sale, buy now. Selected seated turns green and reserved as X. So all the others should be free. So I'll take this €3 one and this €3 one. And again, certain seats could not be reserved. So why is it letting me continue and confirm them and then like force me back again? Okay, so why can't I confirm them? What about these two? No? Okay, so the message is still there, so I really don't know. Like, is it just trying to make me buy the expensive ones? What if I pick these blue ones? I probably doesn't have. Yeah, it's not letting me pick them either. Why can't I book seats? What?
So does it allow you to book one adult but not the second one?
I don't know. It don't know. Yeah, this seems like adult two. Do I have to click on someone up here? So I'll pick adult one, adult two. Still, this message is here. I don't know. It looks like that's two are selected. It says
Yeah.
selected, but it's only to tell me they can't be reserved. And I know that this is the cheapest time to buy the flights. So I'm a bit confused now. Do I go ahead and book the flights at the price that I know is there
Hmm.
and come back and do the seats? But then the seats, I might be forced into more expensive. So this is kind of annoying because this is stopping me actually just securing my
Yeah.
flights. Okay, I'm really tempted to. Okay, does this say select seat? That message just looks like it's just not going away.
Hmm.
Like it doesn't. Maybe there's a problem with the seat booking altogether at the moment. I feel really stupid right now. If I was on my own at home, I might just stop. I might just finish this journey now because I'm just frustrated
Okay.
and I feel like, is it broken?
Okay. Well, maybe if you want to try once more, and then we'll move on to the Aer Lingus website, and we'll see how you get on with them.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's done something, so we'll see. So I was actually just randomly clicking to see could I get through the cycle, and it looks like it's given me for €12 seats selected beside each other. Looks okay, looks promising. Now it's asking me about add security fast track. Speed through security, don't pay more than X. No, I don't need to
So
spend
there's some more
€25.
upselling there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just getting thrown things all the time that I just want to get the job done now at this point, rather than it kind of interrupting me a little bit, especially after that seat stuff. So I don't need this. This is about fast track to the airport, but not for €25. Thank you. So I'm through. Hooray. And what is going on now?
So what do you see now?
I see a lot of things, like a lot of different boxes that now I need to read because I don't know which I have to do or which are optional. And then on top of that, in the bottom right hand corner, I just had a Ryanair rooms. It's gone now. There was just a thing there, now it's gone. I don't know what that is. I guess it's to add a hotel onto my trip. Okay, so what am I doing? What have I got here? I have a price and I have my flight stuff. I guess this is all stuff that you can just skip by, so I think Ryanair do this as like little add-ons again at the end. But generally, if you just scroll down, you will find somewhere that you can move forward and ignore it all. Here, okay.
Okay.
So I'm used to that, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, it shows my seats. That's cool. I don't know why it's recommending it because they're already there, so I don't know why it's recommending something unless it's referring to something else. I don't know what that's about. It does cause me concern after the issues I had that they're still
Okay.
recommending I book seats, but I'll keep going. Just get past all this stuff. Okay, what is this? Yes, I know. I already said no to fast track, and a minute ago it's €25. Why is it now 4.38?
So we've got some more upselling here.
Yeah, but I feel like I've already done it, and now it's like a different message to what it was. It feels inconsistent. I thought they already offered me this for €25. Are they offering it discounted? For 4.38, it is more appealing though, and it is very nice, but no, not on this trip. Please sign up or log in to my Ryanair to continue. Jesus. Okay, I have an account, so
Okay. Well, I think we've come to the final part because obviously you're not going to book these flights. So um, what we'll do is we'll move on to the Aer Lingus website, and we'll see how you get on with that.
okay.
Okay. So it's going to be the same scenario. Dublin to Bristol, Maybank holiday weekend, Friday to Sunday. Nice bit of time there and maximise the time on the Sunday, so you don't want too early a flight back.
Hmm.
Again, you want two seats together, and you want a carry-on bag, but you don't want to pay extra, or hopefully you don't want to pay extra. So basically, just again the cheapest flight option that you can find
Okay.
with Airlingus.
And just to keep, am I doing any comparison with this, as in a flight compare, or is it just separate?
Um,
I'll just keep in mind the times of these flights, but
yeah, and the
treat it
price
differently.
as well,
Okay.
because you said
Yeah, like
before that would have been a thing to bear in mind when you're booking flights yourself is the price.
yeah. So I'm looking at 182.84 on this one for two people, and my flights are 6:30 on Friday and 9:10 on Sunday. Okay. So I'll just skip over to Erlinga. Okay, so there's a couple of, so in the middle of the screen I see what looks to be my flight to and from and to,
Mm-hmm.
but at the top here there's something else, similar layout. So confirm my home country and preferred origin airport. Do I need to?
Do you think you need to do that?
It looks like I can bypass it.
Okay.
I don't need to. I'm sure I can just do this bit. Maybe it's just for future visits,
Mm-hmm.
but for now I won't bother. No, because it's not going to benefit me on this one-off occasion.
Okay.
So I will click into the from. I see there's other things here, but they're more if you're booked already, I guess. Plan a trip. So from this
So what
nearly,
do you see?
it feels like the cursor has remained here, but because it turned green, I nearly feel like the white box is where I should be typing.
Okay.
But that's the to box, and I can see the cursor blinking, so at least I know. And I just type in Bristol, so it's come up there for me. I wonder, are there other airports in Bristol, or is there just one? Do I need to think about that? Is it just show me one of them? I better just check, because I don't know if Bristol has more than one or not. So I click on this arrow here. That just brought me back to where I was, I think. Oh, no, it's just selected Bristol. It's a bit confusing, because I didn't select it. But I'll move on. Oh wait, it's not from Bristol I need to be, it's from Dublin. So from Dublin.
So again, you're typing, even though it had the same list for Ryanair, it had the countries underneath, but you feel better typing out the.
Yeah, I think what happened to me there as well, like with Ryanair, I didn't have to pick Dublin, so I wasn't thinking about it. So I
Okay.
automatically went into picking Bristol. So that kind of experience has made me forget that I need to
Okay.
select Dublin. So I immediately went into my destination. So yeah, um, I'll just type it in again. So from Dublin to Bristol, and it is a return trip again. That's already selected for me, so I don't need to pick it. And I need to pick my dates. It's funny, I don't know why it's picked automatically 20th to 22nd, but it doesn't matter. Nice calendar view. I'm just going to click forward to May. Oh, I need to change my passengers. Did I miss that? Oh no, okay. May the 3rd, Friday the 3rd. So it just highlights it when I'm on it, which is nice.
Okay. So it's just giving you the option to pick on the calendar. You can't type in the dates.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. No. Oh, what's this? Oh, maybe I could. I don't know how I got the calendar. Uh, oh, I don't think it wants me to type at all. Oh, it lets me though. Doesn't look like it really
Okay.
wants me to. Like, I'd normally highlight the date and delete it
Okay.
to start, but when I clicked into it, it didn't look like it really wanted to be tampered with. Because it's green, and when it's green, it's not. It's just confusing. I feel like green is already like completed or something.
Okay.
I just associate it, and I don't like really like why is this here over this? But I suppose it's trying to help you. But like, is this for 2018 because it's already highlighting December? So if
Mm.
I go back to May, is that 2018 or 2019? It's 2018. I don't know what good that did. Why did it? That's not
So
helping me.
you clicked May, but it seemed to bring it back to December.
Yeah, well, which makes sense if it's in the past, but you think they'd be always forward thinking. I have a little exclamation mark here. A valid outbound date, current selection has been restored. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit confusing. So I am looking for May the 3rd. I'll definitely stick to the calendar now because those boxes seem a bit funny. And till Sunday the 3rd for 2 passengers. So again, that kind of looks like text, like I should be typing in or able to do
Mm-hmm.
something. Doesn't really feel like a button or a selection or whatever. Um, so I've got different options. Straight for adult, it's on 1 to 2. And do I need to close this box? Or what do I do? Just click here.
Okay, so you've clicked outside the box and it's disappeared.
Yeah, I think I guess like they need to know if I need to add on more people or I might want to keep increasing. So I clicked down to 2, but I didn't know how to move on.
Okay.
I don't have a promo code. So I'm just going to click forward to find my flights. The picture in the background is changing a lot. It's a little bit distracting actually.
Okay.
So it's just saying it's loading, so I know it's doing something, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I've got some options. So on the Friday, so it's nice to have the calendar up here, which probably means that I can play around with dates without having to go back a step.
Okay.
There's one early in the morning. Stowbar Air, it's actually operated by a different airline. Not that that matters to me. Does it matter? I don't even know if I need to think about that. An hour and 5 minutes. Flight details. What other flight details might there be? This is kind of similar information to up there. I don't get why it's repeating itself, do you know? It's
Mm-hmm.
like 640. I don't know why this is helping. Direct flight, no stop, total duration. It's a lot of repetitive information,
Okay.
but I felt like I had to open it to see, but I don't really need to know that. Or it could have just been added in here. So I'm going to select this one. It says economy from 47.99 and it's 47.99 with a plus advantage. I definitely don't want those higher ones. So what is this saver? 7k cabin bag. Collect Avios. I don't know what Avios is. And earn tier credits. I don't know what that is either. Plus has advanced seat selection and standby for earlier flights. So I might need to think about that advanced seat selection. I doubt there's going to be €40 in difference in cost to pick my seats, but I need to keep it in mind in case things add up. I know that there's a €40 variance that,
Okay.
well, I'll pick the 47.99 for now. And then my flight back, similar style, sort. Oh, you can sort it. I don't really need to do that. Departure time is fine. Can't close my box though. I'll just click out of it. And I will go for the evening one again. So it's economy 53.99. I had to pull down the screen because I was kind of losing view of my button, what was happening. It moved down there for me, so that was nice. So yeah, so 53 versus 92, so around €40 the difference again. Oh, it's something about baggage fees. I might have to have a look at that. I didn't see that a minute ago. 7 kg maximum. The saver is no checked bag. Oh, that's just if I wanted an extra bag. So this is all just checked bag. Checked bag. 7k cabin bag is included in all fares. I wonder what size that bag is. Like, is that a normal cabin bag, like 50 times 40? I don't know what size that is.
So it's not telling you, it's giving you the weight. It's
Yeah,
not telling you the size.
Yeah, so what if I brought like a really XL large suitcase but just had a jumper in it? Is it gonna let me? It doesn't really tell me. Um, so lacking is more information about the actual ones that cost me money. It doesn't really have information about my 7K, so I really don't know if this is gonna work for me yet.
Mhm.
I might need to check that out. So I'll pick the cheapest one. So, so I can keep going, but I better just check this about your fare. I feel like I need to read this
Okay.
before continuing. Prices include the fares, taxes, and passenger fees. Charges as follows. Okay, well, if they're included, I don't really mind. So flights originating from the US or Canada. I don't really need to know about that because I'm only flying to Bristol.
Mhm.
Um, baggage notice restrictions may apply. I wonder is this different baggage allowance rules and charges because this is a it says something different to what it said a minute ago. It just
Okay.
said baggage rules, so maybe this says more. Than a minute ago. Okay, so it does. This is good. This is what I need. I'm just going straight into cabin, so it's giving me a list of different things, and I can
Okay.
immediately identify when I look at the cabin bag. Oh, great. Okay, so this is nice. I like the image because then I know. So this cabin bag, free of charge. We're not regional, we're standard. So this is our normal dimensions of cabin bag. I know that. Ryanair is slightly smaller, so 55, that's grand. I know that my bag will fit. Maximum weight 10 kg. It said 7 up there a minute ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's saying 10 kg. And it says it's free, but back there,
And what does it say in the 7 kg one?
oh, operated by Stower Air. But I was just reading this bit, the regional versus the Aer Lingus. I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
So am I just Aer Lingus normal, non-regional that happens to be operated by Stower Air, or am I Aer Lingus regional?
Okay. So you're saying it's not clear to you which one you are.
No, from looking at this screen altogether, I don't know. Am I know that I'm operated by Stower Air, but I don't know if I'm an Aer Lingus regional flight because that hasn't come up yet
Mhm.
anywhere. For me right now, I'm not too concerned. I know that they're not going to weigh my bag. But the size of the bag is an issue.
Okay. So there's a difference between the sizes of bags.
Yeah. So let me just go back and see, or see, go down here to see to say it about those flights cabin baggage. I'm just reading these rules. There's a lot of stuff to read. Okay, so if your journey is partly or entirely with another airline, your allowance may differ. Check details. If connecting from our Aer Lingus service to Aer Lingus regional service. Am I regional? I'm not connecting with a regional. It doesn't say anything here. I'm just going to go forward and maybe see, does it say anything more?
Okay.
I have to remember there's €40 difference each way per me and my friend. So if we were to add it on, that's an extra €160.
Right.
And I don't know if we're that bothered, but we'll have to make sure, like if we can carry 10K with a normal size bag, or if we need to think of a smaller bag.
Okay.
So it was good, it showed me it was loading. I just noticed there's this feedback thing on the side as well, because it kind of loaded a little bit later. I
Okay.
don't know what that is for. I guess I can just, if I have issues or something.
So what can you see now?
So now I can see that it looks like I'm through to maybe a payment or booking. It has my price and like summary information at the top. The text is much smaller on that. It's very small
Mhm.
compared to the rest of the page. But it's okay because it's really just for me to be able to keep an eye on what I've picked. It's given me an option to log in. I don't know if I have to log in. I take it I don't. And I can put in my name and frequent flyer information. It's really weird that it has a frequent flyer number there that it won't let me change when I don't have an air club. I don't know what this is about. Add frequent flyer number, so can I untick that? No. Did I say I was a frequent flyer? Don't think I did. Don't know what I'm meant to do about that. Don't want this. Turn it off. No. Oh, not an Air Club member yet. I'm not. But I don't want to sign up after I complete my booking. I don't want that.
So it seems to be maybe a default setting that it's setting up even if you don't want it. It's there, but it won't be added to the booking unless you select it.
Okay. But there's a button here to add to the booking. Okay, well, hopefully it will just ignore itself then. Will I keep going? Do you want me to fill this in and see what the next page is like or anything?
I suppose if you just scroll down to the bottom and just have a look.
It's funny how it's telling me, like, I haven't filled these in when I
Yeah.
haven't tried to yet. I think I must have been clicking around or something. Okay, so there's an option that really stands out, this add SMS. I don't know why you'd need that nowadays, really, in the world of, you know, screenshots on emails and
Yeah.
travel insurance is offered and more links about my fare. An option to continue. There are really like loads of links about your luggage, like
Okay.
here and here, which is kind of good. I suppose they're not hiding anything, but again, when you're in there, it's still confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we'll hold it there because that's as far as we went with the Ryanair website.
Okay,
So that's great. Thanks so much for your time.
no problem. Thank you. I hope you got something useful out of it. We might tell Ryanair they've got some issues.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Thanks very much.
thank you. Bye.